Hey guys, how's it going? It is MrCrayfish and welcome back to my redstone tutorials. Today, I'm going to be showing you guys how to create a sea pickle farm. So as a part of the Aquatic update, there is going to be sea pickles, and these are actually farmable because you can actually grow them using bone meal. And I thought I would create an awesome farm for you guys so you can add this into your own world and actually start farming these, because you can actually get a ton of green dye for these, and they're also really cool for decorations. Alrighty, so here it is. So this is basically a fully automatic farm. You do not have to do anything. All you have to do is actually turn it on, and then it's actually going to start farming these sea pickles, and you're going to be able to get a ton of them in this chest here. As you can see, I've already got two stacks and a little bit here. But all you have to really do to maintain this is to make sure you're still filling it up with bone meal. So what we're going to do right now is actually just grab some out here. We might just grab like a ton of it, and we're going to fill this up at the back here. Oh, hello, Mr. Turtle. You've come to see my pickle farm, eh? You've come to see my Pickle Rick farm. But what we're going to do is place it into these chests on the side here. We should just probably put it in all like that. And then that's going to start putting it into the dispenser at the back there. And then we simply go ahead, flick this lever here, and then it's going to start creating or farming a ton of these pickles. So you can actually see them all coming up at the back here. I seriously have only been here for like 30 seconds, and have a look at that. We've already got 2 stacks of sea pickles already. This is absolutely an insane way to get a ton of these, and very, very easy. So yeah, as you can tell, this is quite an efficient farm, and what I'm going to do now is show you guys how you can build this. So the materials that you are going to need is 10 redstone dust, 3 redstone torches, 3 redstone repeaters, 1 dispenser, make sure it's a dispenser, not a dropper, 7 hoppers, 5 sticky pistons, 3 chests, 1 lever, 1 slab of your choice, I've just grabbed a stone one, 5 coral, 1 sea pickle, some buckets of water, and finally 64 blocks of your choice. Alrighty, so the first thing that we are going to do is dig a 5 wide by 3 long hole. Now I'm doing this in survival mode just because I want to show you guys how easy it actually is to build this. So that's 3, 4, 5 blocks, so that's 5 wide, and then we need to dig 3 blocks this way. So we've already dug out 1, so that's 1, 2, 3, and then dig 4 blocks to the left here. Dig out this one here, and then just dig out the center blocks. This first row of blocks here, what we're going to do is dig those out. And then in that hole there, what we want to do is fill that up with some water. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and create an unlimited water source over here. So let's go ahead and get some more water. Now let's go ahead, let's fill that up right now. Alright, there we go. Next, we're going to grab our coral out. And what we're going to do is place 2 over here like that, and then 2 over the other side. In line with that coral over the opposite side, we're going to place our sticky pistons facing in towards it. We're going to grab out our block of choice, place it in between the pistons there, and then place our dispenser on top. Behind the dispenser here, we're going to grab out our slab, place it on the top half of the block, and then our block of our choice on top like that. We're going to have a redstone repeater, and make sure it's just on the default tick delay there. We're going to grab a plank here, and we're going to place it diagonally left here. So diagonally left from the repeater there. Leave a space, place another one there. We're going to temporarily, we're going to temporarily place a block there and a block above, and then just throw the one underneath. We're going to get our redstone repeater and place it going into this block here, and right click it till it gets all the way to the end there. We're going to place one in between the blocks there, but in the opposite direction, and then again right click it till it's all the way to the end. We're going to get out our redstone dust, place it on top of this block here. We're going to get our redstone torch, place it on top of that block. We're going to leave a block gap from this redstone torch, place a block here, get out our final sticky piston and place it going towards the torch here. Then behind the sticky piston here, place a block, a torch underneath. We're then going to dig 2 blocks going towards the front here. Redstone down in that hole. We're then going to dig another 3. So 1, 2, 3. Dig out this first one. Leave that block and then dig out the second one. If you actually dig out that block, it will reveal the water underneath, and we don't want to do that. We're going to place a torch on this back face there, and then redstone here. We're actually going to dig out that one more block next to the redstone there going towards the front. Redstone there. I'm going to dig out this one above, place a block there, and then place your lever on top. Get a block of our choice and place it on top of the torch there, and you'll notice that the piston will now retract. We can actually go ahead and place a block in front of that. We're going to place a block on top of this first piece of redstone here. We're then going to place 2 redstone like that, dig out the block underneath the slab there, and then place it down into the hole. And then we're going to place 2 redstone over here. Come back to the front. I'm going to place a chest in the center here. And then behind it, we're going to have a hopper going into it. And then we're going to have some coming off to the side here. So 2 like that. And then 2 over this side. So crouch and right click so you don't open up the inventories. So all the funnels should lead back into this chest here, wherever you actually put it into. We're going to get our 2 remaining hoppers and place them going into the sides of the dispenser. And then place our 2 remaining chests as well on top of those hoppers. This is just so you can stockpile up the bone meal in this farm. Next, we need to build a wall around this now because we need to place some water, and this has got to be placed very specifically. So what we need to do is build a wall. So follow my lead here. So we're going to start by placing a block here, and then to the right, and then bring this to the forward until we get in line with the chest here. And then we're going to place 2 like that. Continue going this way. We're actually going to fill in that there. And then bring this towards the back until you get in line with this hopper here. Block there, and then just build that up 1 more layer. Now, my only concern is for this chest here. What you actually need to do is place a block that isn't actually going to block it from opening. So I would get like a glass block or something like that and place it above the chest there. So let's place that right now. And then next, what we need to do is temporarily place some blocks behind these hoppers here. Like that. And then we need to get some water. So what we're going to do is actually place the water on top of these temporary blocks we placed. Do not place it on top of these hoppers, otherwise the farm will not work. So make sure you only place it on the temporary blocks. And you'll notice that all the water is flowing to the front. If you've done that, it is working correctly. Then dig out the temporary blocks. We're then going to get our final piece of coral here and place it down. Oopsie. Uh-oh. Whoa! What went on there? I do not know. Place the coral down in the hole here in the center, so it should be in line with the dispenser there. And then finally, what we need to do is get 1 more bucket of water and actually place it on top of the coral here, because the pickle requires a full block of water for it to work. And then finally, get your sea pickle. Did I say sea pickle? Place it on top of this coral here. And then, yeah, we're pretty much good to go. So go ahead, grab out some bone meal and fill that completely up with bone meal. Obviously you can fill these up here if you want to stockpile the bone meal and have it running for a very, very long time. But pretty much once we go ahead and we flick this lever here, it's going to start the system, and we're going to start having pickles farmed for us automatically. So if we take a look in this chest here, we should see we have a ton of sea pickles flowing in right now. It is kind of random how it works, but it is a pretty efficient farm and allows you to get a lot of green dye very, very easily. You can also use pickles as a cool decoration as well. Let me know if you'd love to see a video about using pickles as decorations, because there's a lot of real cool uses that you can use with pickles. So that is pretty much everything complete. What I'm going to do now is actually decorate this a little bit better. So I might actually switch this off just for now, just so we don't hear anything. But what I'm going to do is actually replace, oops, let's just be careful here, and there goes our lever. We're going to replace the kind of walls here with glass, because I kind of like to see it, you know, I kind of like to see the actual farm in progress. So let's do this all around the walls here. Now don't replace this one actually has to be a full block. And then I'm going to replace the corners. We might actually use like this full oak bark here, a new thing in this update. And that's looking pretty good. And what you can do as well is finish it off with maybe some slabs at the top here. Give it a nice kind of feel to it. And there we go. So let's test it out one more time here. So we can actually see the sea pickles actually flowing up in the water there, and we can see them when they actually go into the chest. And have a look at this, there's already a ton. There's almost 2 stacks in here, and we didn't even let that run for that long. But that is going to end off this tutorial today. If you guys enjoyed this tutorial and would love to see more tutorials, especially on the 1.13 update, go ahead, snap that like button right in half. If you have any ideas for what you'd like to see, let me know down in the comments below, and I will catch you guys later for some more epic videos. Bye!